So, Malachi, just start with camp so far. Things are going. Looks like there's competition at the cornerback position. How's that going?
I think it's going pretty well, honestly. We're all trying to just earn the spot. That's really all I can really say to that one. People came in, we're all just battling for a spot.
How are you doing? You feel different than last year?
I just feel like there's a lot more accountability and more leadership I have to take into, but also trying to help improve our room, trying to have something we didn't really have much of last year.
For players that are coming in, from other programs that may have learned different ways, obviously different schemes, things like that, how quickly do you have to get through the process, so that you can use these practices in the fall to their greatest extent?
Can you explain what you mean?
Like you're trying to help them learn in different ways, learn the scheme, learn the way you do things here, learn practice drills, everything about this program versus the programs they came from.
This is really just extra time in our position room. Just have to break it down because I know they probably went by different things. So just taking the extra time rather than just the time we use, but our own personal time to get in there with our GAs and our leaders so we can be on the same page.
You get the chance to at least get to know them personally a little bit. Usually that's a process.
Oh yeah, we've hung out on our personal time too before. Without football, just have our chance just to have fun. There's a few times we just went out on our own. One time we just went to have ice cream, cookies, something like that. Just personal time, just to relax from football from time to time.
To that end, there's been a lot of conversation of things being a little different than last year. Would you characterize this group maybe as closer than last year off the field? Do you think there's more chemistry?
I would. I think we do have more of a chemistry together. Just more than just football. I feel like it's more like a brotherhood, something we have went by before. It's we actually building friendships. We actually talk on our off times, other than just regular football schemes and all that.
I've heard a lot about what Beanie has brought to the room, not just as a player, but just a guy, in the room. From your eyes, what does he kind of add into the group?
High energy. Beanie has a lot of energy. I really appreciate it from him. And he's one of those, he's not afraid to say what's on his mind, which I feel like is a very good beneficial. It's very beneficial for us because I like that he tells us the truth. He tells the truth. He's not gonna sugarcoat it. It's something that you really don't need. Just be straightforward, get to the point, and make us all better.
When a new guy comes in and is like that, is truthful, is that, how do you kind of walk the line of, he's not mean-spirited, right? He's not doing it out of ego or something. He's genuinely trying to help everybody.
How I figured, it's not like he was just trying to do it just to be above. He was actually doing it because he actually it's not like he just calling you out. He'll call you out and then explain to you how to help, how to make it better. Not just saying it just to be one of the, just to mess with our heads. He's doing it to help us, and he'll explain why. He's not going to just say it for no reason.
You've played a little bit everywhere previously. It looks like you're concentrating more on corner. Is that the case? And if so, how does it benefit you just to not be a safety 1 minute, corner the next?
That's I think more of all I could say, just being able to, I do learn knowing all positions. That's one thing personally. It has helped me to better just to focus on one thing. But it's just how I think of it, I just play wherever I'm needed, in my opinion.
All right, on to the summer vacation. So how was the trip to Europe?
I feel like it was a great experience, honestly. Something I never thought I would probably do without being part of that program. It's a program that I think is really beneficial for me and for everyone that's in that that's also in it. You get to do things we've never done before, build connections, a lot of networking, and learn just a lot of business stuff I've learned I didn't know came with it, honestly.
Like what? Give us some examples of the things you learned business-wise.
Just more some of them how the business is working, different ways of how they do things, what the struggle they have to go through. Some of them they tell us the backstory how to get there, all the connections they have to go through, and other businesses they have to like work with, stuff like that. Like it's deeper than what I really thought it was, honestly.
Germany and where?
I went to Germany and Amsterdam.
Germany and Amsterdam. Most enjoyable thing you did outside of the business side, just the fun stuff?
Just being on a boat. Like, I was in Amsterdam, just being on the boat, going through, just seeing, like, it's like the boat tour, and just seeing around Amsterdam, which was, like, amazing. Seeing it on pictures and seeing it, like, in person was, like, very much different. Like, 'cause I think Amsterdam's a very beautiful place.
The best food you ate that you've never tried before?
I ate a lot of food, so I couldn't even tell you. I can't even remember what it really was.
The open tryout is, I think it's on Monday. As someone who went through it, what's your advice to the people that will go to that?
Going there with confidence. Something I wish I did, but I think it just came naturally. When it came in for me, for the tryout, and it came to like just running, that's one thing I knew for a fact I could do. So going there with confidence and don't worry. I would say just don't worry about anybody else. Worry about yourself and do what you can to the best of your ability.
Explain in your mind what confidence is and why you sometimes might not have it and why you do sometimes.
That's actually a really good question. I think just being able, just know what you're good at, really, and be confident in it. Just know, like I say, what you're good at and use it for your strength. Don't let anyone shut it down. Like what I do know, adversity is gonna happen, and I think that's where your confidence really can build. When you know bad things happen, how do you react off of it? Do you just shut down, or do you just forget it and just keep moving? I didn't experience a lot of adversity throughout my time here and when I was in high school. It's just one of those I have to put it aside. I have to put aside of what the negative that happened and just keep moving forward.
How has this offseason been in terms of physicality and specifically tackling more?
Something we've needed to improve on, but I think we've done very well on, and our coaches have been have done better at focusing on that, because obviously it's something we needed to improve on. The film last year, it speaks for itself.
Everybody thinks about DBs, it's all coverage. How big of a component is tackling to the position?
I think tackling in general is important to everybody in defense. You play in defense for a reason. Like you can't be good at one thing and not be able to tackle. If you can't tackle, you can't play defense. That's just how I feel.
Okay, anything else for Malachi? All right, thank you very much.